Alright guys, here we go. We're going to do box 7. I think we'll do a little bit more speedy like I did the last one. We've spent had a few videos to spend the time looking at the cards, and now we're just going to look for the hits, I think. So here we go. Box 7 for me. We'll start off with pack 1. All right, we have got the Captain Nemo and the Headless Horseman. Over here we have Teamworks, and you have Home Base Specials. We have the 8 here, Any Power, and we have the Middle Ages alternate art. All right, here we have the Cthulhu. We have the Mina. Go here to Three Musketeers, Cthulhu, Tarzan, Zork. So 4 specials in a pack. I think that's the pack I like to see. And Robin Hood rare. Want to see less Teamworks. Cthulhu. We have Van Helsing. We're here in our stack. We have a Teamwork, Sheriff of Nottingham, Invisible Man. A Teamwork here, and the Hercules, one of the rares. I still kind of wish Heroes didn't have 2 rares, and maybe had 1 ultra rare. So we have a Nubis. We have a John Carter March. I don't think I got one in my last box of him. We have the Wicked Witch, the One Eye, Angry Mob, Disrupting Lines, any character. We have a Mott. Wherever I put my power cards, and a foil Industrial Age. I've already pulled one. I think I got one in one of my first boxes, so I do like the way that it pops. Just want to see something different. Here we go. We have the King Arthur and the Tars Tarkus. We have the Lancelot. We have the location for Barsoom, Home Base, Teamwork, and then we have the rare Leonidas. It's funny because there's not even that many stacks over here compared to like a Magic box opening, and I'm like, oh, where does this go? Just not used to it. We have Billy the Kid. We have Leonidas. We have the Any character. Let's put that over here. We have our Teamworks. I mean, we had a good draft pack. 2 Leonidas in there. We have Billy the Kid rare. And we have the Angry Mob, 2 Angry Mobs, Modern Ages. I wonder how that would work in a draft. I need to look at the draft rules, and then you can have those duplicate specials if you want them. I can see there's a Sherlock Holmes in the back. So we have the Gemini Hunger for Mina, Poseidon, Dracula. Oh, I'm totally wrong. It was not a Sherlock. It was the Ultra Rare Deja. I have a couple of those. And they call it the panties ones, but like, guys, those aren't panties. So the Cthulhu here with Captain Nemo. The Teamwork, Isis, Any Home Base, a couple there, and then we have the Poseidon Ultra Rare, and I have not pulled one of those yet. My brother got one in his pack. So we're already off to a good start. Alright, so we have the Carson of Venus. We have the Zeus. I want to do a Zeus deck. I just don't know how I want to do it because he's so expensive. We have the Robin Hood. We have the Teamwork, Land That Time Forgot, Mr. Hyde, and a Morgan Le Fay rare. I think that's my favorite of the 2 Morgan Rare Arts. So here we have the Dr. Watson, and then we have our first foil stack in the box. We have Korak, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, and all 5 of his specials. I'm gonna just start counting those because that last box had some weird shenanigans going on. We have the 3 and 8 here, and we have a Joan of Arc. This is the 3rd one in 2 boxes, so opening this box immediately after the last one I did. Just do some little light editing and share those. We have the Carson of Venus right here, and a time traveler. I still have an extra one of these. A lot of these I'm seeing a lot of little roller lines in them. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera or not. We have our 3 teamworks and a Carson. We have the Count of Monte Cristo with the Inherent. I can just see that being used by people. I mean, maybe in a draft you should allow it. We have Mina. We have a non-foil stack for Time Traveler. We have the teamwork here. You see a little foil in the back. We have the Joan of Arc, and the Chinupa. We have the Korak, and we have the 3 Musketeers rare foil. Yeah, this is my 7th box, and I've yet to see a single rare foil in my boxes. So don't love the drop rates on those. It's incredibly low, and if they're wanting people to spend $180 on these boxes, I don't think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy that. Anyhow, here of home base, we have the Teamworks, we have the Deja Barsoom, and then a John Carter of Mars. There. Alright, we have the Angry Mob Middle Ages Tarzan. Haven't seen him this evening. From over here, we have a couple Teamworks. We have the Any Hero right here, Land of Time Forgot, and a Professor Moriarty foil, and that one has no roller marks and it looks really clean. A couple little dots that kind of shine through here. That's a nice looking card. Let's move these ultra rares over. Seems like we're off to a better start than the last box, though, as far as the quantity of things in the box. Merlin, we have the Mummy. I'm not seeing any weird shenanigans with ordering for the 4 Teamworks. Like, I'd rather have a power card, man. Like, I have more Teamworks than power cards. And I think that having more cards, like a power card in there, makes the uncommons feel a little bit more uncommon. So we have the Mummy. We have a Wicked Witch. Haven't seen her this evening either. Outside of the Teamwork, Lancelot. We have the 7 here. Any Hero Home Base, and one of the Victory Harbins. I think that's my favorite of the 2 rare ones. Right, we have Jane Porter. We have a Wicked Witch. And then we have the Who's in the Pile here. We have a Mr. Hyde Uncommon. We have a Teamwork. We have the Home Base, the 4 Multi-Power, and the one of the Tarzan rares. We have the Captain Nemo and the Sherlock. We have the Teamwork, Event Horizon, Teamwork, and the non-foil 3 Musketeers. And it's been a long time since I've opened a lot of Magic, Captain Nemo and Poseidon, as far as like a lot of boxes go. I've really slowed down. I'm being a little bit more intentional with what I'm getting. But I feel like if I'd opened this much of a set of Magic, I would have expected to get every card in the set. At least in the base non-foil. King Arthur. And that's hasn't been the case with Overpower. I guess there's a lot of the chase is in here, but I'd rather have some chase on the top, but like some chase in the other things as well. So just some unscripted thoughts. We have a Raw, another Amaru, Teamwork. You have the Home Base and the Time Traveler. Haven't watched anybody else's unboxing videos in the last week or so. When Kickstarter first launched, I was kind of watching everything that was getting put up on YouTube. I don't know if people are still recording themselves and sharing that. If you are and you're watching this, like, DM me, I'll go check it out. I've kind of slowed down on watching some of those, as the Zorro Rare, just as I've opened more product, the Count of Monte Cristo and Poseidon, the Chester Cat, we have our uncommons here, and then a rare Mina Harker. Of the Modern Age and Tarzan. What are you guys out there doing with all of your extras? For me, I posted a little bit up on eBay, but nothing crazy. I'm just kind of posting some of the cheaper things and selling them for pretty cheap. This card is damaged, but I have plenty of those teamwork, so I'm not really worried about it. And my commander group, they didn't seem super interested, but maybe I can get them to do a draft one night is what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, and if we can draft, maybe I can we have the just kind of sorting these. We have our Teamworks and the Van Helsing ultra rare. So maybe if I can convince them to play, they'll think it's fun. I've still been pretty limited in what I've been able to play. So the Dr. Watson, King Arthur. I was just gonna say I haven't opened a foil stack in a while. Isis here, and then we have the Merlin. I do think that I like the base Merlin more. His face, it just seems a little, it almost seems low res, like they should have made him a little bit bigger. It's like something got lost as it got shrank down. The colors are cool though. Here we go with the Robin Hood and the Time Traveler. I haven't seen any weird misprints or anything like that this evening. We have the Ultra Rare Jane Porter. That's 2 boxes in a row that I've had that, and I've also gotten pulled it before as well, and I've still yet to see Dr. Watson, Mr. Hyde. I think there's another one I haven't seen as well. We have a couple Teamworks, Tars Tarkus, and the Sheriff of Nottingham. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with a lot of the boxes. I think I might try to move a couple, maybe just like full sets of what you can get in the actual Kickstarter packs. I think not having those extra cards that are in those little participation packs, or whatever they're called, I think that was a big detriment to the pack opening experience. I think that if I knew I couldn't get the full set in the Anubis Rare, I think I would have dropped down quite a bit more. My brother and I actually originally were getting like the highest score tier, and then we kind of lowered it last minute. We have the Merlin stack, and I've not seen him before. I really like how his little wand or dagger really glows. We have the thing here. Let's move the light over it just a little bit more. We might be able to see that. We have Merlin with the looks really slick. Have this big roller line right here. Might hit it at certain angles, you see it. I haven't seen the Merlin stack yet, so I don't think I had seen Korak before either. So at least starting to get close to finishing off like a set of those. Yeah, I don't think that there was anything they were trying to pull the wool over your eyes or anything like that, but I had expected to be able to get a whole set with what we're getting here, and nobody around me has anything going, so you kind of have to get it through a roundabout way. I just don't want to buy them on the secondary market, because secondary market for Overpower, it's just really weird, where there's cards where even though there's like 160 foils or stuff like that, what's estimated, I'm like, I've seen Magic cards that are more rare than these that go for less than what people are asking for some of this stuff. With the rare Digitaurus. Yeah, and this is, like I said, this is, I think, box 7, and those cards feel a little bit thicker, more tacky than other ones. And I've yet to see a foil ultra rare. There's things like that that haven't been very fun. I kind of question the pack model for the way the game is currently designed. I kind of think it could have just been like a curated game. You buy a box and you just get all the cards, and maybe you sell the other stuff separately. I just don't think that. I think there has to be a chase outside of just the top end. Or you're not going to have a very healthy game. You're going to have pack opening experiences, kind of like what I've had, and I'll recognize. I think the pack opening has been fun. We have 3 packs left. The pack opening was especially fun the first time, and it gets less so. You can take a little break from them and come back, and it's fun. It's enjoyable. But I'm still just, there we go with my first Dr. Watson there. But I think we're going to end this box as another box without an ultra rare. I have 2 boxes left for myself. We have our 4th foil stack. We have the James Porter, the Carson of Venus. I think I got one in the last box. We have our Teamwork here, Event Horizon, and there's the green Tarzan by Kubert here. Yeah, so unless there's one in here, there'll be 7 without an ultra rare foil, that's a lot of product, guys. Just have to say, and you're wanting this to be something that stores open and then they sell the the rares, and I just don't see how they're going to do that if they don't get them. So anyways, there's the last card is the Mummy. Yeah, that's box 7. So we got 4 ultra rares, we got 3 rare foils, 3 foil any powers, and we got 4 foil stacks. So yeah, have a great rest of your night. Good luck on your pulls if you're still opening. We'll chat later.